I'd like to thank the City of Rancho Mirage and the Rancho Mirage Library for their continued support. Welcome to the World Report, Top Stories. Harsh words and heated rhetoric between Trump and Rouhani of Iran. Will this lead to war or work like it appears to be working in North Korea, as satellite images indicate they're dismantling at key test sites for ballistic missiles? Maury, it appears to be the Trump tweets, the Trump rhetoric is working in North Korea. He seems to be stepping it up with the Iranians now, back and forth with Rouhani. What do you see making of that development?
Well, I think he is doing what he can do best, and he's not going to the elite. He's going to the average person. He's going to the guy who got a factory job because of him. And the whole thing that's going to really work big for him, and it's going to show up in the next quarter at 4%, 5%. We haven't seen that for many, many years. And the people who are getting jobs now, or upgrading jobs, that's what they care. They don't care about him twittering. They don't care about anything. All they know is now they got a job when they didn't have a job before.
But if you were the average Iranian citizen, would you be nervous that this could lead to an escalation in the Middle East? I mean, they're saying some pretty harsh words. You continue to threaten us.
The average Iranian citizen is a slave, for God's sake, under this Khamenei and his father, Khomeini, who was there, thank you very much, President Carter, who brought him into Iran to get rid of the Shah.
Right.
That's right.
But as it's working in North Korea, we see satellite images now that they're dismantling key ballistic missile sites. Do you think that Trump's rhetoric is working? I mean, a lot on the left are going to say, no, he's making us less safe and leading us towards war.
I don't pay attention to what the left says. They are anti-American. They'd like to see America go down the tube. As far as I'm concerned, the Democratic Party is not for America. It's against America. They may tell you they're for, but basically they're just there to try to get power back. And they want to get the Congress, and they want to get the Senate, and then they think they can really stop this guy. I say they're kidding themselves. And the biggest gift that Trump has gotten in many months is a socialist party. And this Mexican-American woman who is now the spokesman for it knocked off the number 2 congressman of
the Democrats.
The Democrats, no question about it. And consequently, I think that's also going to play very favorably for the Republicans. I think that's a major gift that the Democrats have given. And you know what this is all about? This is Bernie Sanders. He and, what's her name again, please?
Octavio Cortez.
Any relation to the original Cortez who took over Mexico?
I'm sure if you traced it back, if you asked Elizabeth Warren, she'd say yes.
Okay. But in any case, I think this is working beautifully in favor of the GOP. And I think everything about this is the greatest president we've had since Reagan. You know, everybody was laughing at Reagan, third-rate movie actor and speaker for General Electric.
I think he's even gotten more done and been more conservative than Reagan was.
Well, he is, but the point is the only one you can compare him to is, well, Reagan was a little more, shall we say,
polished?
Not polished so much as restrained in the way he put his points across. And but the point is, he was a loyal, devoted American citizen. And coming after Carter, this is almost exactly like Trump coming after Obama.
Yeah.
Obama, there's no question in my mind that his resentment against the United States of America was shown in the 8 years that he was president. Just take the EPA alone. You know what I call the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency?
The Gestapo.
Yeah, it's the American Gestapo. That's exactly right. And because there's nothing you could do to stop them. And this Paris Agreement and all these things that were there to cut America's knees off would have, you know, if we'd had another 4 or, God forbid, 8 years, Hillary, I think this country would have been beyond repair.
Yeah, we dodged a nuclear bomb there. And that's our top stories. I'd like to thank the City of Rancho Mirage and the Rancho Mirage Library for their continued support.